Yeah, so absolute worst decision that I made until it became the absolute best decision that I kept myself consistent to. If you're looking at starting a law of attraction based business, you got to understand you're going to be operating in rules and in principles that are completely unseen and only felt and rarely anticipated. See, in today's video, I'm going to give you a 3-step process that's going to be able to not just keep you aligned to allowing it all to be manifested through you, through the law of correspondence, of course, but also give you a deeper understanding on why things seem like they're absolutely falling apart whenever you decide to say, fuck it, I'm tired of being in the matrix, I'm just going to go ahead and live my life. Now, if you're just now seeing my face, my name is Master Johnson. I love making success energetics as well as the spiritual laws of success make sense so that you can apply them to your life. If you're looking for a simple way to implement these great principles of life, the mechanics of life, the toolbox of life, so to speak, do the things with the buttons. So a little bit about myself. I have been able to generate and absolutely explode my business from simply being in alignment with myself. There is one universal law that supersedes the law of attraction, the law of assumption, the law of I am, all of it. And what it is, my friends, is it is the law of self-authenticity. Self-authenticity. Listen to what I am telling you. It means to know yourself, the real self, the you without limitations, the you without the sabotage, the worry, all of the things that the ego or the smaller self really likes to deceive you with, distract you with, and discourage you with. Now, when starting a law of attraction-based business, I need you to understand that you're going to be discouraged, you're going to be deceived, and you're going to be distracted until you stop going over it, around it, underneath it, and you simply just go through it. See, this is why I say, because I am, everything is. What I'm looking for you to understand is through your self-authenticity, meaning to know yourself. How do you anticipate, expect, or even would think that you're going to be able to get to know yourself? Let me tell you like this. I get to know my lovely woman whenever her and I are going to battle. I get to learn more about who she is when adversity has seemed to overtaken her. I get to see the true essence and the true character of anyone when pressure and stress has revealed itself. I believe there was a philosopher, I'm not going to butcher his name, but he said something along the lines of adversity only merely reveals the character of the individual, right? The character, the core value, the core principle, the self-authenticity. So here's what I want you to understand. If you are an entrepreneur and you're looking at building a spiritually based business, or in other words, a law of attraction based business, a manifested business where you're not searching for all of your clients, you're not thinking about the best Facebook ads or how to, obtain the higher paying clients that are, have all the money to pay you for your services and went through the whole thing. You're not trying to get anything. You are simply generating the alignment, the magnet within you that automatically pulls those kind of clients, pulls those opportunities, pulls that lifestyle, then this is it. See, when I started my law of attraction-based business, or in other words, more so living the life within my own self-authenticity, well, then it led me to my opportunity to bring unconditional love to myself when I had no money. Unconditional love to myself when the clients that I did have turned out to the point where they're leaving the business because they've graduated out of it because I did my job, right? Whenever it seems like everything is falling apart, I had to understand and trust life to show me that things were consistently falling into place. Does that make sense? So the second part of starting a law of attraction-based business outside of your self-authenticity is to be graceful while in pursuit of that experience. Being graceful with yourself, having unconditional love for yourself whenever you are going through it, because that's what we're doing. We're going through adversity to come to the other side, to watch ourselves conquer it. We're not going around it. We're not finding escapes. No, we are consistently holding ourselves accountable with determination, consistency, and love to what it is that we know that higher form of intelligence, for me it's God, is pulling through me. And can I trust that life is leading me exactly to where I need to be? But more importantly, can I trust that as things are falling apart, they're falling into place? Is this making sense? Now, the third step, okay? This is really freaking important. The third step, outside of having grace for yourself, unconditional love, as well as your self-authenticity, is not taking things into your own control whenever you feel uncomfortable. Yes, it's called patience, man. Oh yeah, and let me tell you, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but I am here to tell you it is a refining process of your soul that is turning more into a destined, more so characterized, more impactful, more wisdom-filled vessel that is saying, hey, listen, in order for me to teach other business owners this, other people this, I'm the one who had to go through it first and deal with it first and carry that cross for myself, so that I can be a walking example to the individuals that I am teaching. Now, I want you to sit with me and I want you to think about this. How many things have you gone through in your life where with the right story definition, and meaning, you've been able to take that same exact pain, transmute it to creativity and wisdom, and then bring that wisdom, that knowledge, to people that were in need of it? And ironically, through the law of attraction, now you're not attracting people that need to be essentially the ones to be in a victim mentality that you can continue to soothe through therapy, but no, healed people heal people. Excuse me. And now because you were healed, you're attracting those that are willing to understand through the wisdom that you have and hold that this is where healing is. This is how healing happens. This is how whatever it is, money trauma, money blocks, whatever it is, divorce, health, literally whatever it is, listen to me. When you go through it, because you're not going around it, because you're you have self-authenticity for yourself, and you love yourself, and you're unconditionally being graceful with yourself, and then you have the trust and the patience to be able to be pulled through exactly to where you should be. Well, now you come to realize that you didn't start a law of attraction-based business, you learned a way of living. And now through your way of living, your way of being, and because you are, everything is. See, what I want you to understand is when I committed myself to creating a law of attraction-based business, what I really was doing was saying, I'm not going to trade my time for money anymore. I'm not going to operate inside of a mental paradigm that holds me underneath the realm that says, in order for me to have a prosperous, beautiful, rich, luxurious life, it's going to require that I sacrifice time with my family or my health. Listen, I'm 30 years old. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in, having the best sex that I ever can. Love sex. I have a beautiful family. I have a beautiful house, and I have a beautiful life. Not because I went and worked for it, but because I became aligned to it through clearing my vessel of the things that have been holding me away from it. And the only way I've been able to do that is by going through that adversity, understanding my self-authenticity, getting to know who and what I am, being determined, being disciplined within my approach and how I move forward in my life. And when things are falling apart, I don't flinch, but I respond instead of react correctly. Do you see? Now, here's the deal, guys. If you are in a position where you could use a little bit of assistance, feel free to find all the links right down here inside the description. Subscribe to the channel, do the things with the buttons, but more importantly, the only thing you just have to understand is if you're called to something great, then allow greatness to come through you. Stay in alignment. Keep it light. Keep it friendly. Lighten the hell up and enjoy the damn process. You don't have to think positive all the time, but let me tell you this. All you need to know is the power that you have, and continue this growth, continue this alignment. My name is Master Johnson, and you are a master in training. Thanks for watching my video. I'm gonna cap it here, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, my friend, stay alive.